Alright lads, here we go with today's video. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. Recently, Demar Derozan's been on an absolute tear. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs haven't exactly been playing all that well. So, trade rumors, of course, especially with Demar Derozan being on the last year of his deal and the Spurs not 100% sure if he's going to be re-signing, there's going to be Demar Derozan trades. And one team that I think potentially could benefit from gaining Demar Derozan and have the assets to do so, the Utah Jazz. Before I get into a potential trade package, be sure to go down there, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers and we could use your help, so go down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified. Also like the video. Cheers, boys. So here we go with this trade. So I think the Jazz give up Bojan Bogdanovic, Derek Favors, a first and probably 2 seconds. Or instead of that first round pick, they can go over here, go to one of their younger players and offer up, say, Juwan Morgan. But I don't think that's what they would do. I think they'll go over here, offer up a first, and I say a couple of seconds just to make sure that the San Antonio Spurs would do this deal. For the Spurs, it's not exactly great. You do get a nice piece in Derek Favors that could potentially help your young guys out. And Bojan Bogdanovic, you could probably use him in a deal later on in a bit later on in the season. Pretty easy for Demar Derozan, who is on an expiring deal and not guaranteed to come back to the Spurs. So this is what I think. I'm just going to put that trade through and let's see what happens. So yes, we have added Demar Derozan to this team. What the problem with Demar Derozan in 2K, that's why I don't trade for him often, except for in these videos, is because his peak end is at 28. He's getting better and he's 31. So I'm going to put his peak end at 34 to hopefully make sure that he stays consistent, you know, and we're going to be re-signing him in free agency. So we're just going to be running this team here: Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, DeMar DeRozan, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert. What we could even do is play Joe Harris at the 4, but I think Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles, not Joe Harris. Joe Ingles off the bench will work nicely. We are going to stick to a defensive system, see what goes around there. It should be okay, and the Utah Jazz are projected to be the 11th seed. So let's see how we do for this first season. See how it runs. Well, we go 41-41. LeBron wins himself MVP. I don't think we don't win any awards. Do we get any? No, we do not. All right, we finish as an 8th seed. 8th seed. 2K really doesn't like the bloody Jazz, do they? 23.2, 4 and 5.1 for DeRozan, 23.2, 2 and 5 for Donovan Mitchell. Then Jordan Clarkson dropped 18 points a game. Jordan Clarkson, my guy. Mike Conley might be getting traded, but at the same time, might be worth holding on to him. Offensively, the Utah Jazz. We were 13th, and our defense, please be top. One of the best defensive teams in the league. If we were 15th, how is our defense 15th, man? How? 13th best differential as well. So I don't expect us to. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, oh my god, we beat the Lakers, but we can't beat Zion fucking Williams. Okay, whatever, 2K, whatever. Clippers are the champs, and Kawhi wins Finals MVP. I couldn't honestly. What was with that? What was with that, man? What was with that? The Jazz, we don't have our first round pick. The Spurs have ours. Cool beans. So we've got who? Mike Conley, DeRozan, and to re-sign. Okay, yeah, sure. I suppose we better do that. We might as well, right? Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be stuffed over. So we'll make sure we get those two back because they're big parts of our teams. They're a really big part of our team. Now, what do we need as a backup? A backup point would be handy. We don't need a backup 2 because we got Clarkson. We got Ingles. Actually, what we might have to do is trade Royce O'Neal and Joe Ingles for a starting power forward. Julius Randle? If we could bring Julius Randle onto this team, that would be pretty dope. What if I chucked in another first and then a couple of seconds? Maybe? Come on, New York. Really? Huh. Right, so instead I'll trade Royce O'Neal and Udaka Abaski, I don't know how to pronounce his name, for Jakob Poeltl and a first round pick. Because then we can go bada bing, bada boom, and then we can probably go Ingles, Poeltl, and that first. And get ourselves no one. Okay, so what I am going to do, trade Derek Favors, Joe Ingles, and a first for Drew Holiday. Yeah, we traded Jakob Poeltl and I think it was a second or something for Derek Favors. Pretty easy. And then if we go over here to Drew, move him to the shooting guard, and then go Holiday plus a first round pick, surely a nice little power forward will get offered up for us. No, really, nothing. Come on, surely this will go through. Simply losing too much at your main backup power forward. I'll give you that. An excessive amount at the shooting guard. I'll give you that. There we go. We got ourselves Julius Randle. We overpaid for Julius, but we now have a starting 5 that we can run. And then we have Jordan Clarkson off the bench. We need to work on this bench 100%. If we can get a big to come off this bench, that would be fantastic. That isn't going to be regressing on us anytime soon. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit trickier to find. So I take Avery Bradley, I suppose. We'll sign him to our mid-level exception. Not great, but I think it's probably one of the better offers we're going to be getting. Zubac as a backup 5, I think that would work out for us. We just give up Iggy, Bradley, and Ilyasova. Cool. Zubac can be our 5 off the bench, and then we go over here with Usman Garuba and Boban Marjanovic. Could we get a power forward, small forward? That would be handy. Or even, ooh, Robert Williams could be that. Or we could go Xavier Tillman. Yeah, I like that Xavier Tillman idea. Okay, yeah, cool. And then we could pick up Matisse Thybulle to go to the small forward as a backup small forward, sorry. Bang. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. 9. Okay, so everybody on this Jazz team isn't going down, which is always very, very handy to have. So thank goodness for that. Rotation here is very even. Conley, Mitchell, DeRozan, Randle, and Gobert as a starting 5. We then also have Jordan Clarkson, Zubac, Thybulle, and Brunson, and also Xavier Tillman off the bench. So that's going to be very handy. We got Mitchell, DeRozan, and Randle as our scoring options. We got a 4-star balanced system, and the Jazz are the projected 5th seed. So let's see how we do this year. All right, let's see what happened this final season. Hey, shall we? Let's have a look, doodles. Do we finish as a high seed? I forgot to check. We finish as a 2 seed. Works for me. We'll run this rotation again. See how that works for us. Let's have a little squiz at this stats. Donovan Mitchell again, leading scorer. Then Julius Randle and then DeRozan. Okay, I see you. That's pretty cool. Offensively, the Jazz were 4th best. Our defense was 5th best, and our differential was 2nd best. Nice. Let's see if we can win a playoff series, shall we? That's a no. Free agency here. Yeah, we just skipped over a bunch of stuff because I'm re-signing a whole lot of players, and we're just going to run it back because I have a feeling we should not have been eliminated in that first round. That was bullcrap, 2K, and you know it. I don't have enough cap under the HUD. I'm going to get rid of someone, really? I mean, what we could do is just trade away Matisse Thybulle for a backup point guard, and then we don't need to bring back Jalen Brunson. Pretty simple, right? Yeah, we could just run that, I reckon. If we go across to, I did see Tyrese Maxey. We'll run him as our backup point, and then we don't need to re-sign Jalen Brunson. Once again, no one is regressing, so hopefully we can get better this year. We got 3 training camps, indeed. We're going to go perimeter defense to, I suppose, Julius Randle. And then if we go untapped, no, not free throw. If we go untapped to Jordan Clarkson and also to Tyrese Maxey or someone like that, hopefully they can progress for us. So yeah, we're going to be running the exact same team. We've got Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, DeRozan, Randle, Gobert, with Clarkson, Zubac, Tyrese, Xavier Tillman. I am actually going to be running a 9-man rotation this year. See if that changes anything. And the Jazz are the projected 3 seed. So can we at least get out of the first round this year, if we even make playoffs? We go 54 and 28. Boys, I don't care about any awards. I don't care. I'm just going to check the stats here. I am going to check stats. Oh, Donovan Mitchell had a very good season. Yet he wasn't an all-star. Okay. Offensively, we were 4th. Our defense took a hit. Took a big hit. What the hell? Okay. Sure. 4th best differential. But, we're the 3 seed. Hopefully we get out of the first... You know what? We got out of the first... I'm happy we got out of the first... We somehow got to... Oh, we were 3-1 up. It's alright. You know what? I was happy we got out of the first round, you know. I was happy we got out of the first round. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's Utah Jazz rebuild. Hopefully, you guys all have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.